I have a massive problem. Over 100 hours put into this game and I just realized the name is already taken. Pocket City is no longer Pocket City. I discovered its pre-existing relatively popular indie game with the exact same name. That's quite similar, just more casual and slower paced. And probably with less chaos. The game and idea were original concepts that naturally came to me, so this was quite a bummer. But at least this happened now and not later after like 1,000 hours or something. I need your help right now, and I need you to decide a killer name for the city. This is Pocket City, well, was, and it's a chaotic city builder where you don't just chill and try to fix cash revenues. You do that while trying to survive whatever the hell I decide to add to this game. From asteroids to where I was originally going to showcase in this video. My first thought was to name it Chaos City. Simple, punchy, and it doesn't seem to exist already. I searched it up and found nothing until I scrolled on Steam and found Chaos Cities, plural. Looking at it, it's unreleased and has a touch of different visual styles, so maybe it's completely fine. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments if you have any insane ideas from like Mini Mayhem to Pocket Cities, whatever your intelligent and creative viewer can think of. Anyways, let me show you what I've added today. I've added UFOs that come and do alien abductions. I'll take you through the various stages of modeling, coloring, developing, with bug fixing, and finally the final showcase. So I've realized I've never shown you guys how I actually model anything, so I'll just show you how I modeled this UFO. So I'm just connecting this up. Deleting the inside, and yeah, so now we've got the base, so I'm gonna find a little inside bit and make it bigger. There's probably a faster way to do this, so let me know. I'm gonna extrude it up just a bit, so like now you can kind of see the dome like a few more times, so like that will be shrunk down. So I'm gonna make that smaller and extrude it again, make it really small, and I'm gonna merge it all at the center, so because I'm lazy. So now we can kind of have a dome shape, so it kind of looks like a UFO. I'm just going to give it a bit more shape right here by pulling the bottom ring up, pulling that up as well to make it slimmer. And I'm going to add a bunch more poly things so it looks nicer. And now we have a much better dome shape, I think, and also this looks a lot better. So I'm just perfecting this so we can get to shading. So we switch over to the shading tab and we get up into the texture. We're going to pull that, but we need a material first, so we're going to pull that and link that up to our base color. So now we have a bunch of random colors in the UFO, so we need to fix that. So we're going to come here and select all the vertices you want to shade. So for here, so we have Control A to select everything, S0 to shrink it down, and G to move it to the color you want. So for example, here we have this nice little green accent. And then I realized, yeah, you should probably select everything first, so that's what I'm going to do, and move it to like a nice grey color. And I think this looked good. Got lucky the first try. I'm just going to switch the material properties a bit, so it looks roughly like what it looked like in Unity, and that looks good. So now I'm going to redo the accents. Someone please tell me there's a quicker way to do that. G again to move it to the green color. Now we have the accent. I'm gonna color the dome as well, and selecting all the faces. Swear down that takes so long. I'm gonna try a few different colors, and I eventually ended up with this nice little blue. And yeah, we're gonna export it as FBX. Just make sure it's set to copy and embed textures if this is the first texture you're doing. And we're gonna drag that in and see that we did that wrong. We need to fix the normals. So right now all the faces are facing inward, as you can see when we turn on face orientation. So we want to fix that. I believe the shortcut is Control Alt N or something, and we switch that to inside faces, and now everything is fixed. As you can see that it's no longer highlighted red. So we're going to export that all out again. There you go, and drag it back into Unity after deleting the original bad one. And now we have a working UFO. Well, not working, we just have the texture, and I already had the texture materials. I'm just going to drag and drop that, otherwise you can extract texture and materials. So how this works is that we have a UFO main, so it comes down, well, it starts like in the sky somewhere high up, slowly comes down, descends at the descent speed, and triggers the beam and pulse, which I utilize for callbacks that you'll see in a second. And then it moves back out. It seems pretty simple, but I've got a lot of headaches doing this. Okay, so the descending. What is going on? Let me just check the thing. Why is it going up? What, bro? What? Why is it? Did I initialize something wrong? What? Oh my god! What is? If you're wondering how I solved that bug, I don't know. I just turned it on the next day and it was just fixed. I can't explain it genuinely yet. My brain isn't like, it's boiled, okay? Not even cooked, it's boiled. And yeah, anyways, so let me just continue. We have a UFO pulse projection script, which just makes the pulse spread out very quickly. And that's basically all it does. I tried to make it change the color, but that just doesn't seem to work. We have the event manager, which listens to all of the cool callbacks. So like, for example, here, start invasion asks for an action. So what we do is we make this a callback. So like, it only triggers once we have invoked this, which we have stored here temporarily. So here, once the UFO moves out, which only happens after the pulse has been projected, which we have checked down here, and we invoke at the end somewhere. Oh, here we go. So if the progress is more than one, we destroy the pulse because it's done, and we invoke the pulse projection, and that chains all the way back to the event manager. And then we have the consequences. All this does is that it abducts all the residents in the inner radius, which is 3, so like 3 by 3, which is 9. So all the residents are just gone, and for the rest of them, it steals 50% of the population in a 25 radius. So yeah, it can be pretty brutal, but then again, this is a rare event, and we had to link this back up to the register, and I've completely overhauled this, as you can see from the massive git changes. So if I just show you, I've completely overhauled this. So before I had this, which is just stupid. Like, I had to like manually count like 1, 2, 3, 4, and that was just stupid. Now obviously this made the code a lot longer, but I believe this is way easier to see and debug. If you were here last video, you saw that I changed one of the values completely incorrectly, and now I can finally test it without seeing everything. And also it uses enums and not strings. I have no idea why I even use strings in the first place. This is just so much better. And I have this little dis for disaster, crime for crime, rare for rare events. So, you know, just touch of customization. I should probably move that up there actually. Wait, if you're seeing this, you're on the top 5% of viewers who actually watch to the end. A lot of you tell me these videos are underrated and should have way more views. So here's how you can help fix that. Drop a comment, leave a like, and hit that subscribe button. We're literally 4 subscribers away from 50. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.